Fantastic rendition of "Oh Canada" by Skylar Cole earlier on. And we'll be back after. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see.
Big Blacko, pouring out the big bio. Big bottom models go to McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on chip, look. Funny now we after this. Plus I got my hopes all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox, a lot of them. Certified they heard of us. Three fell off the curb, so there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us take that trip with a curve. But if they all get but I turn them back to Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I breath chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check my next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my.
I don't rest it off. Every festival, it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch.
It's time to meet the
With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Graham?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. SGA and Williams play the 2 and the 3. Yep, that one goes.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's Dennis. Recording around 14 and a half a game. Count it.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Barrett. Fade away. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to...
Showed you I love you call me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose their soul. Oh, no. Freedom is the road. Oh, no. Coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh, yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Now you're caught up in the fog with the optics, the vision. Try to control you so they take the power. No, we don't play that game, we're here to repel. thanks and praises. Give Jah the thanks and praises. Give Jah thanks and praises. Give Jah thanks and praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises.
DJ, bam them, never stop. I'm on the go. I know, you know. God know, I'm on the go. But bad man, I try to stop me though. I know, I'm on the go. Told me what coming up off the show. Yeah. I'm so special. That's why boy, I pray with the girl and them a chase like petal. Thank Jah. I'm so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Guy for no dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell. Me hear them shot, and I say them want me head pan black but pull it red pan that you better. Help poor people with them bed pan black. SSC a dirty heart you a got from that seat. Now them a say me mark and each time walk them say me walk for. Them lock me down and me can't forget. God Jehovah did a guide me, say me nah regret. Yeah. I'm so special. That's why them a pre with the girl and them a chase like special. But I'm so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Like you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell. The same thing, Jack and Stephen at the swine for. In pharmacy too much, that them blind for. One plate of food them sell out mankind for. Yes, you have your answer with the bag of bad mind. Besides, set them dirty work, so them want me shine for. Biggie them what them want, what them a mix me in a for. Are the same thing, rise him 9 for. Every dirty work, Josh shall show them a sign for. Cause Jah make me special. I'm so special. That's why them a pre with the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah, I'm so special. That's why me Jah make me special. I'm so special. That's why me them a pre with the girl and them a chase like petal. It's a special delivery. The moment
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. And a good Thursday evening to you, 2K Sports. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. On deep, Reeves. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Mitchell against Reeves. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Reeves. Shoots it. The kick out to LeBron. No good on the triple.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Mitchell finds Allen. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Reeves outside. Teardrop shot, and it's Doncic missing.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
He had a nice open look right there.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Hachimura. Now, here's Doncic. From the stripe, he gets that one.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Over Reeves. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mitchell against Reeves. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy. On defense, it's not there.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them great.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. As you look at Memphis, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now, Cleveland, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 4. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Yes, that's the best we can do against King James.
Thank you, David. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And here is Los Angeles now after Cleveland got the three-pointer.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Mobley coming off a solid outing against Miami. Reeves against Mitchell. Doncic outside. He's looking for Hayes and finds him.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. A 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Lakers trail by 6. Doncic passes to Hachimura. From deep, Reeves. Good on the three-point shot. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
And the basket by Dennis.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's a Kuro and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Reeves against Mitchell. Hayes the pass to Hachimura. Back to Hayes. Reeves outside. 5 to shoot. And he overshot that one, missing. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Heat.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Now Reeves. After the missed 3 from Evan Mobley. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
And now look at Donovan Mitchell. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging about 19 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around. Delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now, here's Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Now the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. 4th, Donovan Mitchell.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Connect, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Mitchell against Doncic. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Pass to Strus. Here's Mobley. Sweet little floater. Mobley's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Doncic against Mitchell. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Vanderbilt against Mobley. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Can't hit from in close.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow.
Can't be it out, but I call it facts. I fell in love with I'm up for somebody tell you, hey, get up. I'm just in all black. It's a refit. Every day I get dressed, I be flying. No need to take no pic. Every day I'm with it. I told her if she love me, she'll get my name tatted on her. Leonardo, DiCaprio, what my life move. Yeah.
Stoff Matratzen voll mit Rex. Richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab sie ein Ab und richtig fettes Pack, ja die matcht. So ein Grid, auch ins Pad.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA and Williams play the 2 and the 3. Chet Holmgren out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Dennis in at the 1. Outside Moody. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Dennis. Misses the jumper from the wing. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Here's Curry. The Thunder pull it in. Coming into this, having Knox to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Lets it go from deep. Curry's shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively.
Oh!
Oh,
just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Moody. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage. Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Williams finds Holmgren. Here's Dennis. Outside, Williams. The 3 is up. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
And here's Curry for three. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Here are the Thunder with the ball. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Here's Dennis. Stolen by Capella. Moody with it, guarded now by Williams. Up top, Moody. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Drills it from deep.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Here's Dennis. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Dennis has got 9.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Curry passes to Moody. The shake. Jams it in off a great move.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Dennis. Williams grabs the board. Warriors trail by 5. Tipped away. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Taking the contact and getting it to go. Holmgren stronger than he looks.
Outside Curry. Williams with the screen. Curry, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Dennis. The kick to Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month. The Thunder in second.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end. Denying shots left and right over the past month.
Pass to Capella. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. He has 6.
Just a wizard with the ball. Look, Curry's creativity is just incredible.
Here's Dennis. Outside. Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Moses Moody. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game now. First free throw is good. Hayes is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Williams drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Warriors trail by 6. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. Now Hayes. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Williams. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
He's perfect from the line this time. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Curry passes to Moody. Williams, a screen on Williams. Here's Moody. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Williams. Hayes for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Curry. 6 points for him. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
And the bucket is good. Holmgren's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Williams misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Warriors trail by 11. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. On the take. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
It's deflected. The 3 ball. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Williams. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
The Warriors shooting just 38% so far in this one. And a deep 3 from Curry. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 9.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
And he makes it.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Warriors trail by 16. And here's Curry for 3. Williams grabs the board.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Curry passes to Williams. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Tatum against Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, ripped away. Moody from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Tatum. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Jason Tatum is comfortable anywhere on the hardwood?
A minute 39 left in the opening quarter. Outside Curry. Shot from the wing. And it's in. Off the glass. Curry's got 11.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hayes. Williams grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Top of the key. No luck on that one. Thunder leading by 14. Here's Williams. Tipped. In transition, here come the Warriors. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one, and he drops it first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And he lays it up and in. He has 7.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Warriors trail by 14. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Warriors miss again. This one for 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands. Relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
11 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Dennis. Shoots over Curry. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Lugens Dort, and it's Roy in at the small forward position.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Dennis, and he drives in, and the powerful one-handed slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
A loaded 6'10" Ben Simmons moves around like a guard, and let's just say this, I'm happy I don't have to guard him.
Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Here's Dennis. 14 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Simmons with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Here's Dennis. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. Warriors trail by 14. Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Pass to Walter. Takes a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jemison. Down low. Here's Dennis. 11 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 6.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Simmons. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Simmons has got his second basket.
At 6'10", Simmons knows he has the height needed to score inside and just has to finish strong.
And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
And he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. The 3 from Curry. Dennis with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 16. From 11 feet away, the rebound by Shed. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. To the middle. Pass to Santos. Now Curry. Here's Walter. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Dennis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Santos. Nails it from beyond the arc. Santos has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Curry with a steal. Inside. Here's Walter. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season.